Introducing the all-new Corolla.
It's still an investment that will cost the island $800 million, but it's an investment worth making nonetheless, says Guam Power Authority General Manager Joaquin Flores.
We're looking at nearly $1 billion of savings over the next 30 years. The capital plan for all that the chairman has mentioned is nearly $800 million. So even though we have to spend a lot of money, nearly $800 million, and that includes renewables, going forward with a better technology, with better generation systems, with a better fuel and a much cleaner fuel, those savings can be achieved.
If we do make the switch to liquid natural gas by spending the $800 million now, Flores projects an annual savings of $30 million in the future that could go right back to ratepayers. So what does that $30 million look like in terms of your power bill?
What does that translate into the actual rate? We're still sorting through that.
So you don't really have a concrete figure, because most people would want to know, well, is my power bill going to go from $300 a month to $200 a month? Or?
And we want to provide that answer. It's a little early to give them the exact number. And we're not trying to dodge the question, because we're still, the numbers say we'll save some money. We'll save $1 billion worth of fuel.
To achieve those savings and maximize those savings. So you have a significant capital cost that we have to try to implement over the next 7 years or so. But the opportunity to recover those costs is in savings. That's the idea. You have to spend to save.
The move to LNG has been met with opposition, however. There has been some skepticism over its cost in the long run. But GPA says every report they've studied indicates that LNG is the best option for the island, considering there aren't very many other alternatives that have been proven to be self-sustaining in the long run. GPA's main dilemma is to either remain stagnant in its energy production. If they don't move to LNG, the U.S. EPA will require them to spend $400 million to retrofit existing generators to come into compliance with their emission standards. But these obsolete generators will continue to burn heavy oil.
Burning heavy oil, not doing renewables, putting scrubbers on 45-year-old generators, and still burning heavy oil, we've rejected those as poor decisions for our community, because they don't move us to a cleaner, affordable, better place.
Why not, as they point out, spend $400 million more to produce cleaner energy that will save ratepayers in the long run?
Investing in an alternative and generate savings, promoting a much cleaner environment, is a better alternative than today, where we sit today to invest nearly $400 million in smokestack controls.